and welcome to this Valentine's Day broadcast on the Tigers Sports Network presented by Natural State Sports. I'm Chris Gay, your play-by-play commentator, and your Little Rock Central Tigers welcome the Panthers of Cabot High School to Boone Fitzpatrick Fieldhouse. Again, thank you so much for spending your Valentine's Day with us. And we should have a fun matchup just about a minute from now as we're going to see the starting lineups for both teams. But coming into this matchup, your Tigers are 11-14 overall, 3-5 in conference play. The Panthers, 2-23 overall, 0-8 in conference play. So they are hoping to even the season series against the Tigers today and also get their first conference victory of the season. Of course, the last time these two teams met was on the 17th of January, and Central was able to come away with a 68-45 win over the Panthers. For Cabot, they really haven't done extremely well in conference play. They've played some good defense, though. Held North Little Rock to 51 points at the end of January. Also held Southwest to 52 points, a good scoring team. Held Conway, obviously, to 64 points on Tuesday, and then 48 points back on the 14th. So this is a team that can play some defense. And if you remember back to that first matchup of the season, this team can definitely put up some points. Colton Rosenbaum had 4 3-pointers in that first half. And Central had a lot of trouble guarding him in that opening half and really had to step up their defensive play in half number 2. So starting out for Cabot to start, number 3, Kalen Jackson, the junior guard, will get the start. Raekwon Winnigan, the 6'1" junior guard, also gets the nod. Colton Rosenbaum, number 13, as I mentioned, the 6'2" senior forward, had a really solid outing against Central back on the 17th, and he'll be another guy to game plan against.
And a 6'4" junior forward, number 24, Andrew Thompson.
Andrew Thompson, the junior forward, gets the nod at the start, along with Tony Griffin, the 6'4" big man who caused some problems in that first half of that January 17th matchup. Now let's take a look at your starting 5 for your Tigers. A little different. Illnesses and injuries have ravaged this Tiger roster as of late. Trey Aleem remains one of the few constants in the starting lineup. Gavin Holman makes his second straight start tonight. CJ King getting his first start of conference play this season. Trey Stewart going to be the man in the middle. And then Luke Moore, also another one of their constants in their starting 5. So it will be interesting to see this starting 5 for the first time this season. 4 guards and a center, which is kind of what Coach Lewis has been playing with for most of the season. But as far as I can tell, no Day-Day Thomas tonight, no Trey Hope, and no Brandon Wright as well. Again, injuries and illness have ravaged this roster as of late. Hopefully they're able to get out of that injury and sickness funk. And so they're going to have, after this matchup against Cabot, they're going to be at Conway on the 21st. So they're looking to be fully healthy by then. Plenty of time between now and then, just a week from today. So Griffin at center floor, ready to tip, and then the high flyer, Gavin Holman, will tip off.
Again, thank you to tonight's sponsors, Dairy Queen, Sam's Barbecue, and Car World. Thank you for all you do to support Little Rock Central High Athletics.
And Cabot will win the opening tip. It's Colton Rosenbaum with the basketball now. Winnigan. Dalen Jackson. That pass was tipped by Moore. He was looking for Thompson on the wing. Winnigan far side, guarded by Moore. Kicks it to the corner. Rosenbaum driving. Off balance layup, no good. It's C.J. King up ahead to Moore. Stewart up top. Gives it up to Aleem. Stewart posting up. Holman, oh, inside. Oh, that would have been a great play. And Thompson pulls down the rebound. Winnigan, guarded by Moore, into Thompson. Up top is Dalen Jackson. He'll pull back. He'll take the mid-range jumper and knocks it down. So Cabot's Dalen Jackson gets the first points of the ball game. Here's Moore, screen by Aleem. Moore taking on the contact and gets to the line. Might have taken a shot to the face on his way up. That was Raekwon Winnigan picking up the foul. Moore's first free throw won't fall. Last time that he played Cabot, back on the 17th, he had a pretty solid outing. Met about his average, 17 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists. Got 2 steals as well, and he's 0 of 2 from the line. So Central still with a goose egg on the scoreboard. Jackson with King on him. Winnigan to Jackson. Jackson, that three was blocked by Holman. Now Rosenbaum has it. Oh, that one's blocked by Holman. 2 straight blocks on jump shots by Gavin Holman. 3 ball now by Jackson. He got it to fall. So Dalen Jackson has all 5 points for Cabot. King up top. Rosenbaum on him. Now Moore has it. Looking for a screen by Stewart. He'll reject it. He'll pull up from the mid-range. That's short off the front of the rim. Stewart muscling inside, can't finish. Rosenbaum gets it up to Winnigan. Rosenbaum 3 in the corner now. He'll knock it down. 8-0 lead for Cabot. Leam up top. Inside, right to Griffin. Winnigan. Oh, he traveled. Tough break for Cabot, who is on an 8-0 run, and now Coach Lewis is going to take the timeout, try to get his guys settled in. So the Central crowd shocked by the play of the Panthers early on with 4:42 remaining. And they lead 8-0. Again, kind of a big surprise here. But Cabot has been known to have some hot shooting early on. Of course, as I mentioned in the previous matchup between these two teams, Colton Rosenbaum really had a fantastic first half, especially that first quarter. I think he had 3 of his 4 triples in that quarter alone. He was eventually shut down in that second half as they finally decided to go out and try to stop him. They forced a bunch of turnovers, really got out on the fast break and scored a lot of points that way. So Central hopefully able to come back right now. Aleem on the far side. Stewart went right into a double team. It's going to be a turnover. Win again, lost it, picked it back up. It's Rosenbaum. Jackson has 5. Now it's Griffin. Rosenbaum, triple number 2. No, that's way off. Up ahead, it's Moore, and now Rosenbaum fouls him. The shot will not count. Not a shooting foul. It will be the second team foul by Cabot. Aleem looking to drive. He'll pull back. He's got a mid-range jumper, and he got it. Finally, number 2 got the 2. First points of the ball game for Central. Screen by Thompson. He'll roll. Win again. Can't hold on. It's Moore up ahead. Gets it to Aleem. Rosenbaum flew by, and he has all 4 points for the Tigers. Gotta wonder what Coach Lewis said during the timeout. The Central's looking a bit more settled in now. Rosenbaum, he has 3. Get it to the corner, no one home. He was looking for Jackson. Now Cabot looks like the team that needs to settle in now. Needs to get back under control, but Central could have a huge play here. Here's Luke Moore, 3 ball, won't fall. Win again with a rebound. And Rosenbaum wasn't paying any attention. Holman goes flying, he's okay. Our equipment's okay too. Griffin. Griffin kind of threw it to nobody, but it does stay Panther basketball. Brandon Wilson checks in for the first time tonight, the 6'1" junior guard. Winnigan will check out. Griffin can't finish. Aleem with the rebound. Holman, 3 in the corner, won't fall. Rosenbaum, oh, a deep 3. He got it. 6 points for the sharpshooter. Screen, oh, is off of Aleem's foot. Aleem fighting for it. Ooh. And call it back court. I really thought that Jackson got a hand on it as they were on the floor before Aleem picked it up, which would mean it would not be a backcourt, but refs didn't see it that way. So Jacob Marshall checks into the game for the first time. He didn't play against Bryant last Tuesday as Holman, that one is rejected by Griffin. Cabot playing some solid basketball right now. Wilson, open 3 ball, rims in and out. Tough break for the Panthers. Moore looking to attack, trips, no shot. He was actually looking to pass, so 13 foul by Cabot. Let's see who they call it on. They're going to give it to Colton Rosenbaum. So that's a welcoming sign for Central, not if you are Cabot. Now Parker Gray, the 6' junior guard, checks in for the first time. Rosenbaum checks out. So your leading scorer on the floor for Cabot is Dalen Jackson, who has 5 points in the ball game. Stewart inside, go up with the shot, he got it to fall. Trey Stewart, first points of the ball game, and first Tiger outside of Aleem to score. Wilson up top. And Clay Blair, who just checked back into the ball game. He's going to step through, and they're going to get him with a traveling violation. Was expecting some contact, didn't get it. So another Tiger turnover. Blair is another player that didn't play against Bryan on Tuesday. And now again, this is a team that's had a lot of issues with injuries and illness as of late. So they're still looking to be back healthy. We haven't seen them healthy in definitely half a month. Jackson, another three, he got it. Dalen Jackson has 8 points, 8 of the team's 14. Blair will hold it for the last shot. Ten seconds, 9 seconds. Screen from Stewart. And he was looking for more. Moore's got to shoot it. Aleem will do it. Aleem three will not fall. It was a good look. And now Central heading into the second quarter with a down 6-4. We will be right back with more Tiger basketball action in just a minute.
Let them experience captivating research opportunities. Let them experience more hands-on opportunities with new technology. Let them experience cutting-edge career pathways. Let them experience creativity and expression through the arts. Let them experience more opportunities to innovate and compete regionally and nationally. More opportunities for kids. It's what sets Little Rock School District apart.
(14-6) is your score in favor of the visiting Cabot Panthers. A low-scoring first quarter. I think a lot of the Tiger fans surprised by the score. Cabot in pretty good position right now, up 8, as Shamad Cheater will make just his 3rd appearance in conference play this year. Again, this is a team ravaged by injuries and illness, and they need some scoring right now. He was the junior varsity's probably their best scorer throughout the season. So as Thompson's going to pick up the steal, so they're going to need a big quarter from him. Rosenbaum up top. Wilson picked up by Moore. Dalen Jackson, he's got 8. Rosenbaum, he's got 6, and he's going to stay that way right now. Gavin Holman picks up the rebound. Cheater. And a turnover. Dalen Jackson, easy layup. In the corner, it's Marshall. It's at the Cheater. He's guarded by Jackson. And Moore gets it to the corner. A good find. It's Marshall. 3-pointer by Jacob Marshall. The last time he played Cabot, he had 3 of those. In one of his best games in conference so far this season. Gray inside. A tough drive by the junior. CJ King to the corner. It's Marshall. Back to King. Marshall was calling for it. He's looking to take another three. Got it! Jacob Marshall starting to heat up, and suddenly Central only down 6. Wilson, guarded by Holman. Outside, Wilson, a good look, won't fall. Jacob Marshall with the rebound. He'll bring it up the floor. To the corner, it's Cheater. Looking to drive, kick out, Moore. Now he'll drive. Good ball movement by the Tigers. Inside is Moore, and he's going to be hacked and going to the free throw line. That is some of the best ball movement I have seen from the Tigers this year. Of course, it does not end up in a field goal. Luke Moore, a solid free throw shooter. We'll get probably 1 or 2 here. Got the first. Trey Stewart, Trey Aleem. Check back into the ball game. Cheater checks out. Holman checks out. Two from the line for Luke Moore. It's Chris Scroggins with it now. He just checked him for the first time. Marshall's going to pick it up. Aleem, he's got a good look. Oh, what a block by Griffin. Moore to Marshall. He'll take another three. That's going to be off. Moore gets the rebound, puts it back up and in. Good second chance bucket by Luke Moore. Ahead, it's Wilson inside. Marshall, another steal. Central on the run out. Moore to Marshall. Oh, they're going to get it with a travel. That would have been a great play. Of course, Marshall did miss the shot, but still, it would have been a great look for Central. And now, Coach Campbell and Cabot want to talk some things through as suddenly Central is back into the ball game. They're just down 2. So what a performance so far by Coach Lewis's crew. A rough first quarter of play, only scoring 6. They have since scored 10 here and have only allowed, of course, they've been on a 10-4 run in this quarter, and they have picked up their defensive intensity, contesting shots, closing out hard, and of course, making every offensive trip count. Also, Jacob Marshall, it helps that he has 6 of the team's 16. So he's starting to heat up. And he's a guy that once he finds a stroke from beyond, he is not going to be missing a whole lot. Rosenbaum breaks the press. Scroggins, guarded by Aleem. Looking inside to Griffin. He's working on Stewart. He couldn't hold on. It's Rosenbaum. To the corner, winning in a 3. That won't fall. And Marshall, what a board. Stewart to Moore. Corner, it's King. Looking to drive, he's going to pull back. C.J. King looking to attack into Aleem. Aleem looking to drive, took on a lot of contact there. I think they're going to give it to Wynn again. They're going to give him a couple shots too. I didn't expect a shooting foul there, but it's so Trey Aleem's going to have a couple of shots as they're going to give it to Tony Griffin. Actually, that will be his first foul. I really thought that it was on Raekwon Wynn again. Coach Campbell was not happy. Did not think he was shooting, and then assistant coach Jarma Perkins really thought the foul should have been on Winnigan. And Aleem can't make the opportunity count. 0 of 2. Up ahead, Jackson couldn't hold on to the ball. Pass a little high. Moore, screen by Stewart. To the corner, Marshall, a 3 on the way. Can't fall, just really wanting to find another shot from downtown. Inside is Griffin. Kicks it out to Jackson. He thought about it for a second. Griffin will take the uncontested 3, and he won't hit it. And fighting for the ball, Cabot a little bit too aggressive. It will be Central basketball. So Andrew Thompson checks back in. Jackson will check out. For Winnigan, he picked up his second. Moore will take the 3. He was calling for it. He knew he had it. Luke Moore put Central in the lead for the first time tonight. Griffin. Rosenbaum. Oh, a deep triple. That won't fall. A little early in the shot clock for that. Griffin. Great defense by Aleem. Rosenbaum. Looking to drive. Gets it into Griffin. And it will be an offensive foul. Rosenbaum trying to plead his case with the official. He won't hear it. So Rosenbaum picks up now his 3rd personal foul. It will be the 4th-team foul. Holman will check back into the ball game for Central. Aleem will check out, and for Cabot, Parker Gray checks back in. Moore, oh, what a move. Luke Moore, the step back. Holman, second chance opportunity. No call underneath. Gray with the rebound. Winnigan, what a grab, and fighting for it. To Thompson. Shot clock going down. It's at 5. They gotta shoot. Griffin's gonna take the 3. That one's long again. Thompson fighting for it, but Stewart ends up with the rebound. Marshall, good look from downtown, but that one's short. Parker Gray guarded by Marshall. Screen from Thompson. Looking to drive, kicks it to Winnigan. Winnigan scoop, doesn't score. Holman. To Moore, tough finish in the lane for Luke Moore. The assist courtesy of Gavin Holman. Inside is great. Oh, that was rejected. Oh. Oh, that was a great block from behind by Gavin Holman. Oh, really? And Gavin Holman picks up his first foul. Believe it or not, that's just the first team foul of the period by Central. I don't know if they even picked up a team foul in the first quarter. It's been a pretty well-disciplined game as far as fouling goes for Central. Winnigan will check out. Kalen Jackson checks back in. Second free throw up and good for Tony Griffin. He'll come out of the ball game, and Gary Fulton will come in for the first time. Screen from Stewart. Inside to Stewart. And he scores. Trey Stewart with the bucket. He's got 4. Fulton, double was coming, and Moore ends up with the steal. Could we see a dunk? Not quite. Luke Moore with the bucket. Jackson met inside, and Central causing them to have so many problems. Moore ends up with it. That is a foul before the buzzer by Thompson. That's going to be the 5th foul, courtesy of Andrew Thompson. The Cabot crowd not happy. I think someone needs to watch their language. I couldn't exactly tell from behind. Got a lot of Cabot fans, and so 1 second has been put on the clock. The official's keeping an eye on one of those fans. It was a good call by the official. I mean, there was a foul for sure, as Moore's got the first free throw up and good. Two from the line for Luke Moore. Jackson will just shoot the quick one, won't get there, and your Tigers now have the lead heading into the locker room. 27-19 is your score. We will have an interview with Coach Williams and who he has for his player of the game during the half, so stick around for that and for more Tiger basketball action here on the Tiger Sports Network, presented by Natural State Sports.
Let them experience passions through extracurriculars. Let them experience teamwork, discipline, and resilience through sports. Let them experience leadership and service to community. Let them experience on-the-job training through internships and job shadowing. Let them experience the excitement of performing through drama and dance. More opportunities for kids. It's what sets Little Rock School District apart. Let them experience captivating research opportunities. Let them experience more hands-on opportunities with new technology. Let them experience cutting-edge career pathways. Let them experience creativity and expression through the arts. Let them experience more opportunities to innovate and compete regionally and nationally. More opportunities for kids. It's what sets Little Rock School District apart. Let them experience captivating research opportunities. Let them experience more hands-on opportunities with new technology. Let them experience cutting-edge career pathways. Let them experience creativity and expression through the arts. Let them experience more opportunities to innovate and compete regionally and nationally. More opportunities for kids. It's what sets Little Rock School District apart.
Well, I'm Chris Gay, and I'm back, and you're watching Tiger Basketball on the Tiger Sports Network, presented by Natural State Sports. And I'm joined by Coach Marlon Williams. Congratulations on a big win against a pretty good Cabot team that, you know, so far, even in this game, has been pretty impressive, and they're pretty tough. And talk to us about the game. Early on, you guys got out to an early lead and just never let go.
Oh, yeah, appreciate that. The girls did a great job of executing the game plan. We wanted to do a better job on defense tonight, and run them off three-point line and box out and rebound and get out in transition, and we got that done tonight. So I'm pleased.
Let's talk about a couple of your senior stars. Kai Wilson, Taylor Day Davis, both eclipsed 1,000 points. As you mentioned, Day Davis against North Little Rock, and then Kai Wilson on Tuesday against Bryant. Talk about those two seniors. They've been with you for at least 3 years now. Obviously, they've been huge to this program, and I imagine to you as a coach.
Yeah, first of all, they are really great people, and we love that about both of them. But Taylor's been here 4 years, and she's been playing varsity since a 9th grader. She's always been in the rotation or starting her whole career since she's been here. She's a good rebounder, great passer, and a good scorer. And Kai Wilson, she's been here for 3 years. She came from Lonoc. She played Lonoc her 9th grade year, scored a bunch of points there as well, and kind of battled some injuries and showed a lot of perseverance and hard work and dedication. And she's already a talented kid and putting up a lot of points, and she does a great job for our program as well.
Well, I know senior night's going to come up pretty soon, but talk about some of the other seniors, Chloe Ray Brown and Maria Gaston.
Yeah, Chloe Ray Brown, she's a great addition to our team. She just got here this year. She does a great job. She's our floor general. She gets us in and out of our plays, and she sets tone on defense. Maria Gaston, she's a glue kid. She does a great job. She'll do all the hard work, the dirty work around the basket, rebounding, boxing out, blocking shots, communicating. Good post player. She's improved every year she's been here, so we are really proud of her. Also, we got Kamaya Johnson.
Right. Mm-hmm.
She's a senior as well, point guard. She backs up Chloe. She does a great job. She's great in practice. She's great off the court. Really athletic. Maybe our best athlete in measurables, and when we measuring throughout the offseason, she does a great job.
Well, you guys have Conway on the schedule next. That's going to be a highly anticipated game. You guys got a little bit of time to prepare for them. And obviously, that was a great game being played here just about almost a month ago. Now you guys will be at their place. What are you telling your crew, or what will you tell your crew heading into that game?
Yeah, we've been trying to build up, to that game, each and every game, and just in practice and trying to get prepared and get ready for the #1 team in the state. They do a great job. They push the tempo. They press you, and we love playing. We love that matchup every year. If you want to be a good program, a good team, you got to be able to beat some good programs and good teams. So we're looking forward to the opportunity to get a chance to play them at their place. So it's going to be fun.
Now, obviously, postseason right around the corner. I know the regular season is far from over, but I'm sure you kind of have back of your mind, kind of have a mindset about the postseason. Is there any teams that you're kind of looking at that you could think that could be a first, second, or third round, team that you match up against?
Oh yeah, the 6A West is stacked. You go from Bentonville to Fayetteville to Springdale Harbor, Fort Smith Northside, and Springdale. I think I went up backwards there. but they're awesome. All those teams are well coached. They do a good job. All the programs. They all like to play really fast. They're really good shooting teams. Their style is a little bit different than ours. Down here, we probably get a little more downhill in some regards, but those teams can shoot it really well. They'll spread you out. They'll push the tempo, and it's going to be tough when we go to it's time for state tournament. It's definitely going to be tough.
Now, obviously, we have a pretty good game going on here.
Yeah, we do.
8-0 run by Cabot, and then suddenly Central up by 8 points of their own. I'm curious, if you're Coach Lewis, and I'll ask him the same question, when we have a chance to talk to him, but what do you think he told his crew to get out of that, 8-point funk?
Well, first of all, they did a better job pushing the tempo at the end of the second quarter, and they got us some easy buckets. If I'm him, I'm telling him the same thing. Pressure the ball really hard. Give them one shot at best, and get the rebound and attack. And so they're doing that. Those guys, our guys, they're very athletic. They're tenacious on defense when they lock in, and I can see them, spurting off a little bit.
All right, Coach. Well, thank you so much. Congratulations on the win, and good luck against Conway.
Sir, appreciate that. Thank you.
And welcome back to the Tiger Sports Network, presented by Natural State Sports. I'm your play-by-play commentator, Chris Gay, and I'm joined by our very special guest who's making his color commentary first appearance, Coach Marlon Williams. Thank you for joining us. I know you want to give a little bit of a shot at color commentary. I've been working solo, so I'm glad to have the help.
Yeah, I'm trying to expand my horizons here.
Well, we already talked about this game in that first half, 27-19. Central able to come back from an 8-0 disadvantage. What do you think their focal point is in the second half?
Look like they're going to put a little more pressure on the basketball and try to get some transition points.
Foul underneath. That was on Trey Stewart, his first of the night. Rosenbaum will throw in for the Panthers. Gets it into Griffin, the 6'4" senior. And it's going to be a travel. So Central forces another turnover.
Good pressure.
It is exactly as Trey Lean will throw in. I wanted to ask, Luke Moore gets to the free throw line almost every possession, it seems like. How do you defend a player like him who, even if he misses a shot down low, he's probably going to go to the free throw line?
Yeah, he might have the most he might have the highest IQ in the state. He plays way ahead of his age, and he does a great job of manipulating the game and the officials and other players as well.
More inside, and so
there we go.
Yeah, he's going to the free throw line. First time in the second half. That will be Thompson. That will be his second personal.
Luke is so skilled as well. This is not anything on the floor he can't do.
Yeah.
And he also has the mind to be able to apply that in any situation. And sometimes I think he might be a little ahead of officials on some of his strategies.
Goes 1 of 2 from the line. Holman fighting for it. And King comes out with the basketball. Possession arrow says Central. Great hustle by the Tigers.
Hurry up, let's go, hurry up.
And we're going to have a timeout on the floor. Coach Lewis will take it. First of the half will stay right here. 28-19 is your score with 7:05 remaining in the third quarter for Cabot. Obviously, they had such a great start to the first quarter. They lost that lead. What do you think they have to do to get themselves back into this ball game down 9?
I think they need to get some paint touches, to kind of break us down a little bit, get some paint touches, some kick-outs, some open threes. When they was doing that first half, they was really successful at it. It looked like we kind of stopped them from getting in the paint a little bit and kind of stymied their offense.
Yeah, Kalen Jackson and Colton Rosenbaum had a couple outside shots in that first quarter and since have been pretty much scoreless.
32 going
As
corner.
King will throw in, gets it to Moore.
God dang it!
Inside, Rosenbaum ends up with the basketball. It's Winnigan on the right side. Looking inside, goes outside. It's Jackson. Into Griffin, posting up Aleem. Gets it to the cutter. It's Thompson. He can't finish. Fights for it. Throws it right at a cheerleader.
Oh, man.
It will be Tiger basketball.
Make everybody a part of the game here. Everybody needs to be a part of the game.
It's a contact sport.
That's right.
It extends to the spectators. Stewart on the right side. Gets it to Moore. Gets it to Aleem. He'll shoot the floater at short. Gets his own miss and fouled. I believe that will be on Andrew Thompson. That will be his third personal. Plethora of new substitutions coming into the ball game for Cabot. A new 5.
Yeah, if we keep attacking it, it puts them in a tough situation. We get some easier buckets. Get to the free throw line.
Well, and Trey Stewart's going to get to the free throw line himself. Foul was by Brandon Wilson. Of course, in the game for first time this half, Brandon Wilson, Gary Fulton, Parker Gray, Chris Scroggins, and into the game for the first time, the junior guard Andrew Haynes. Actually, that will be the second foul by Brandon Wilson as Stewart splits a pair of free throws.
Like we're standing out pressure here.
Wilson looking to attack, pulls back, double coming. Fulton inside, kicks it out to Haynes. Holman, he's got a breakaway. What can we see from Gavin Holman? Nice lay-in by Gavin Holman.
Good bucket.
It's got to be so helpful for Coach Lewis to have an athlete like Gavin Holman and a great defender like C.J. King, who just drew that charge.
But all these guys fulfill their roles really well, and they're just going to grow into their roles as they get older and more experienced.
Exactly right. Just one senior on this roster, Luke Moore, and it's definitely a young team that Coach Lewis has to work with, but got a lot of guys with talent as King scores inside. And Coach Campbell not happy at all with the way his team has been playing this quarter. If I'm correct, I don't think they've scored this quarter. I think it's really just been all Central so far. Get another good look at that great defensive play by C.J. King. Not many players like to put their body on the line like that.
Not at all, but C.J. is a tough guy, man. He'll do that.
And then scored the 2 at the other end. And that's a guy that Will and I have been really wanting to see more of throughout the year. It seems like every now and then he hesitates on his shot from outside or even inside. When you have a player like that has the ability, what do you tell him to instill the confidence in him?
Yeah, I mean, first all it starts in practice. If he's putting up those shots in practice, you definitely want to encourage him to shoot those in the game. Secondly, you want him to stick with the things that he's really good at. Like he rotates well on defense. He's a great slasher, and he does great handling the ball in certain situations as well. So you want him to keep bringing that to the table as well. So I think he's just going to grow in his role. So he's doing a great job right now.
Chris Scroggins has it, meets a double, gets it to Gray, managed to hold on. And it's going to be a foul by Aleem. It'll be his first. 5:24 left to play in the third quarter. Haynes up top, guarded by Holman. It's Scroggins now, looking to drive. And this time, they're going to give C.J. King with the personal. Fulton will throw in. Scroggins guarded by Moore. Wilson, good look from outside. He got it to go.
There's that paint touch. That's that first paint touch this half, and he ends up being an open 3.
Exactly as you called it. Aleem looking to drive, looking for Stewart. And it's going to be a charge this time by Chris Scroggins for Cabot.
That's good rotation.
Just like that, Trey Lean picks up 2 personals. Holman goes to take a seat, and Jacob Marshall had 2 threes in that first half. Checks in, and Moore's got the steal. Breakaway finish by Luke Moore. Such great anticipation on the defensive end.
Man, he's so heady and crafty with the basketball.
Another steal. Oh, well, not quite. It was a little. Oh, okay. Steal that time. Trey Lean, breakaway. Here's King. Moore. Corner, Marshall, triple number 3. Yes, sir. Jacob Marshall, 9 points in the ball game.
It's Luke Moore finding an open shooter again.
And another steal. Alley-oop to a Lean. Can't quite finish at the rim. Scroggins has the run out. He's going to take it himself, and now he will head to the free throw line.
We just want to get the basket right there on that fast break. Good look, we just got to finish it.
Now, I know you've done this a couple times this season, but sub an entirely new 5 onto the floor. You usually do it in good moments when your team is up by a lot. Cabot, you know, the other way around.
Yeah, you know, as a coach, sometimes you have to change a little momentum on your own. So sometimes you might have to sub a whole group out and let them reconfigure and then put them back.
Well, Clay Blair checks into the ball game for the first time in the second half for Central, as the original starters check in for Cabot, except Scroggins, who will remain in the game for now. Thompson turns that into a 3-point swing for Cabot. And that's got to be one of the most frustrating things about, as a coach, allowing an offensive rebound on a free throw.
Yes, sir. You're absolutely correct. That's an easy box out. You got all the numbers. You outnumber them, you still get the rebound.
King looking to drive. That was deflected by Jackson. And now Raekwon Winnigan checks back into the ball game. Scroggins checks out. 13 seconds on the shot clock for Central to work with. It will be Marshall throwing in.
Go in it, KJ.
Moore gonna pull up from the mid-range. Won't fall. King fighting for it. Got the offensive rebound. I think he was out of bounds, though. Or no, they're going to get Raekwon Winnigan with the personal. That will be his third 15th foul.
That's what CJ adds value when he's on the floor. You know, getting loose balls like that, tough rebounds, and being heady enough to, you know, to not get pushed out and get the ball to a teammate.
First free throw no good for CJ King. Had 2 points, 2 rebounds, and assists in the January 17th matchup against the Panthers. It's definitely outplayed that earlier season performance, and this one got it to go.
Good touch.
14-point lead by the Tigers. Rosenbaum breaks the press. They'll get it to win again. He's looking to drive inside. That was deflected. Will stay with the Panthers.
Yeah, the Panthers are really trying to get a good paint touch here so they can get in their offense. And you know, Central's been doing a good job of keeping them out of the paint.
Well, knowing how great of a shooting team they can be, that will open up the shooters, as you mentioned earlier. Here's a shooter, Rosenbaum. Can't get that one to fall, though. King looking to drive. He slips, still got it to Moore. Great pass from King, setting up a layup for Luke Moore.
Good pass, good finish.
Jackson looking to drive, double coming. Winnigan into Rosenbaum. He lost it himself. Central basketball. 41-25 is your score with 2:38 remaining. Stewart going to take it himself. Oh, that would have been a heck of a finish by Trey Stewart.
He climbed the ladder a little bit there.
Now, I know Trey Stewart's a pretty good basketball player, but he's an even better running back, a 3-star recruit, multiple D1 offers. If you're an opposition like Cabot, how do you stop a football player? They should be some of the best basketball players because the strength-wise, you shouldn't be able to stop them.
Yeah, that's correct. I mean, he's super athletic and he's strong and tough. So, I mean, anytime a guy like that's getting downhill, it could be bad for the opposition.
Now, I know he's also not the usual starting center as Day Thomas is out, and along with multiple Tiger players who are also out, as Stewart with a huge block. But a team that's kind of been hampered by injuries and illness, how do you still get the team to come together and play some pretty good basketball?
Yeah, I mean, that's a testament to the development that they have in our program. You know, these guys, you know, anytime they get opportunity, they go out there and make the most of it.
We also saw Shimon Cheater make an early appearance in the first half. He didn't necessarily stay in the game very long, but what was Coach Lewis telling as Blair hit a heck of a shot? But what do you think he was telling his young sophomore guard as he was making his first appearance and a rare appearance?
I mean, I'm sure he's telling him just keep it simple, go out there and play with some intensity, and just take what the defense gives him. He just needed a few reps, a little more experience, but, you know, he's a talented player. The more opportunities you get, the better he's going to be.
I know he's been a great player on that junior varsity squad, as Winnigan has a run out here. And an easy layup inside for Kalen Jackson. He has 10 now. But speaking of junior varsity ball, I know there's probably a few players on your junior varsity squad who have really impressed you this season.
Oh yeah, Mariah Bates, she's been great. Lindsay, she's played a lot of JV minutes this year. Carlotta Block, she's done a great job. You know, playing down low, her and Angel Flowers. So we have a good crew. Zoe Webb. Those young ladies, they do a great job in practice. They got a lot of experience. You know, we just have a great roster, so we just try to do everything we can to get them some reps.
Inside is Thompson. Thompson's got a couple buckets in this second half. Holman up ahead to Blair. Blair taking on the contact but can't finish. No shot clock for Winnigan. Rosenbaum. They wanted him to take the three. He'll step in and hit the floater, though. 12-point Central lead. King has it. Back outside to Blair. And he'll be fouled by Rosenbaum. I don't think they've been very happy with the officiating this game.
Yeah.
Just seems like every trip down the floor there's a foul. I don't know if the mics are picking up Coach Campbell right now, but
yeah, Coach Campbell is raised his blood pressure up a little bit on that last call.
First free throw no good. I know some games are not, according to some coaches, not necessarily officiated evenly. In cases like that, is there opportunities to have a conversation with the officials and say, hey, why was it called this way, you know, and why was the advantage for this team over my team?
Yeah, sometimes you get a chance, get an opportunity to do that because you want to know what to tell your players, so we can, you know, so they can adjust, you know, to the way the game is officiated. But we try not to put the focal point on the officials. If we play good, sound, fundamental basketball, it cleans it up for those guys a lot. So that's kind of the focus for us.
46-33 is your score as we head into the final quarter of play here at Boone Fitzpatrick Fieldhouse. Stick around. Actually, we're going to stick around right here. Coach Williams, I've really enjoyed having you on the call. You want to stick around for one more quarter?
I think I'm gonna head out. It's Valentine's Day, so I better get out of here so I won't get in trouble.
Congratulations on the win, and you did pretty good on your first color appearance. Oh, I did something to the mic. Well, anyway, Coach Williams, thank you for joining us. Thank you for joining us, Coach Williams. And again, good luck against Conway.
Yes, sir. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Always great to have a conversation with Coach Williams. Even better when he gets to commentate the game with me. Will, he might be coming for your job, so heads up. I think if Coach Williams, this coaching thing doesn't work out, he's got a career in broadcasting. Now an open three in the corner for Blair. Won't fall. Stewart with the offensive rebound. Gets it back to Blair. He's going to take it baseline. Oh, what a hang. Can't finish, but Moore cleans it up. Win again. He's going to lose it. Stewart taps it ahead. Blair is going to step through and finishes in the lane. And right away, Coach Cabot wants a timeout after giving up 4 points, 4 straight points in the opening 30 seconds of the game. Well, I mentioned earlier in the girls' game, I shouted out a couple of the former Lady Tigers that have gone on and are playing pretty good in college. I want to talk about some of the boys' squad. Of course, they won the championship last year, the 21st championship in Little Rock Central history. And behind them was the 2-time Arkansas Gatorade Player of the Year, Anor Boateng, who is, as probably most of you know, is playing SEC basketball. He has been in and out of the lineup with Missouri this season, but has started 7 games, played 13, averaging about 2 points per game. And he was a major reason why Central has had so much success over the last couple of years. But along with C.J. Washington, who is a defensive anchor for this crew, and they definitely miss his production in the paint. And excuse me, I meant Honor Boateng. But Washington averaging about 8 points per game, 5 rebounds, 2 assists, shooting 46% from the field, averaging about a steal and a block per game in 25 games with the Arkansas State University Mid-South. A really good junior college squad down there in southeast Arkansas. And then Daniel Culberson, who was the team's point guard, averaging about 6 points, 3.5 rebounds, 2.5 assists, 2 steals, shooting 46% from the field and 42% from 3 in 24 games and 13 starts with Howard College. So more Tigers having some success at the next level. Always great to see, especially for recruiting and for helping build your program. And I want to shout out a couple Cabot players too for the boys team. Jermaine Christopher playing at Arkansas State Mid-South as well, playing alongside C.J. Washington. He's averaging 10.5 points, 2.5 rebounds, just about 4 assists, shooting just below 50% from the field, 42% from 3 in 26 games played. And then for the Lady Panthers, Jenna Cook playing for the University of Central Arkansas, and Abby Grace Cunningham playing for Arkansas Tech. Now we're going to resume action. 52-35 is the score. We've had back and forth steals. Thompson will step through. That's a travel. Doesn't matter. It's going to be a turnover either way. Holden Rosenbaum will check in. Thompson will, no, actually it'll be, no. Okay, who's checking out? Raekwon Winnigan will check out. There's 6 players on the floor for Cabot. As Holman, what a finish! Gavin Holman. all of a sudden, what a jam. This crowd's been wanting to play like that all night. As Rosenbaum will kick to the corner, it's Jackson. His three is good. He has 13, leading scorer for the Panthers tonight. Moore races ahead. He spins. It'll be Blair taking the three now. Won't fall, though. Rosenbaum guarded by Marshall. Jackson up top, another three, he'll get it. Kalen Jackson having one of the best performances of his season, now with 16 points. Blair hounded, got to get it away, gets it to Stewart. Holman. Not a great possession by the Tigers. They're looking to remain in the lead. Jackson will step through. It'll be Gray taking the three. That one's long and off to the right. Holman with the rebound. Rosenbaum with the steal. And that is a charge drawn by Jacob Marshall. He was ready for it. And now Colton Rosenbaum's night is done. Picked up his fifth foul right there as Brandon Wilson will check into the ball game. And in for the first time tonight is Joseph Hewitt, a 6'2" junior forward for the Tigers. C.J. King also checks back into the ball game. Moore into Stewart, gives it up to Hewitt. Good ball movement leading to a Marshall triple. Won't fall, though. Scroggins looking to drive on Hewitt. Whoa, what a great defensive play by Joe Hewitt. It will stay with the Panthers. Trey Stewart picks up his third personal. And he lost it. Stewart has it. He'll bring it up the floor himself. He's doing a lot of ball handling this quarter. King got a good look from three. Won't fall, though. It's Scroggins. Three on the way. Off the glass, no good. It will be Central basketball. Marshall gets it to Moore. Moore looking to drive. He's going to get it to Stewart now. King taking on the contact, and he will head to the free throw line. I don't think Coach Campbell's had a nice thing to say about his team all night. As Coach Williams said, his blood pressure is probably through the roof right now. King misses the first free throw, especially after leading in that first quarter. 14-6, and now it's 54-41 in favor of the Tigers. So Thompson picked up his fourth foul during the break. Wilson will take on the contact. He'll head to the line. Just the first foul of the ball game for Jacob Marshall. He has played some good basketball, but he loves the number 9. Has 9 points tonight. Had 9 points against Cabot on the 17th. Had 9 points in another game earlier this season as well. All from threes. He just knows He's good for 3 threes. Averages about 6 points per night. But when it gets going from outside, expect 3. Marshall, maybe 4? Yeah! All right, Jacob Marshall. 4th triple. All right, maybe expect a little bit more than just 3 threes. As Coach Campbell's going to take the timeout with 2:56 remaining in this ball game. Central with the 15-point lead. We'll take another, going to highlight another game in the Natural State Sports, specifically with the PCSSD. Maumelle is in a tie one with Sylvan Hills, a minute 24 remaining, actually a minute 20. As Sylvan Hills is going to have a few free throws, 3 free throws actually, as one of their players was fouled shooting the 3. Of course, I don't know any player on Sylvan Hills, so number 5 knocks down the first free throw. J.J. Wise.
Were you at Catholic Tuesday? Were you at Catholic Tuesday?
That was wild.
He's 2 of 2 from the line so far.
A minute and a half left in the game.
They're
They're on a
Jekyll and Hyde.
Sylvan Hills on a 7-game win streak.
And, they cannot tie the ball game up at 52. So that will be another game after this one concludes. I would go check it out, or if you have multiple screens, pull up that game as well. So imagine that is one of the many great games being played all across the state. But right now, Central looks to be in full control, except this guy, Kalen Jackson, keeps making it an issue. He does turn it over there. But Coach Campbell was yelling at his team and talking with his assistant coach. Kalen Jackson's got 16, and they just consistently do not go back to him, as Stewart had a good look inside. Now Moore will kick it out to Marshall. Marshall looking to drive, gets to the bucket. Jacob Marshall, what a game. 14 points for the junior football star. Wilson out to Gray. He looks to drive, takes on some contact, but won't finish. It's Moore with the rebound. Passes it up ahead to Marshall. Looking to drive again. He'll go into the contact, and that will be an offensive foul. Looking to be aggressive, just a little bit too much. As Shamon Cheater will check in. King will check out. Didn't score in his earlier appearance this season. Also didn't score in his earlier appearance against Cabot back on the 17th, but did rack up a couple of assists. Wilson has a good look from beyond. That won't fall, and Thompson, his night is over. Andrew Thompson committed his 5th and final foul of the night, so few new substitutions for Cabot. Number 14, Maddox Jensen, comes into the ball game along with Andrew Hayes, who's already appeared one time tonight. And then number 1, Kobe O'Neal, the junior guard, also makes his first appearance. For Central, Terrace Jones makes his first appearance tonight, and his 3rd appearance in conference play. Hewitt will shoot right away. No dip on the shot, and still knocked it down. Joe Hewitt, his first basket of the game. To the corner. 3 by O'Neal, won't fall. It was off the back iron. Marshall was the last to touch it. So minute 21 remaining. Central with a 20-point lead. Kalen Jackson has it now. Get it back to O'Neal, looking to drive. Now looking to kick. He was in the paint for a while. It's Hewitt with it. Up ahead to Moore. Luke Moore got it back. He was looking to give it up to Hewitt, but he gets it right back, puts it up for the 2. To the corner, it's Gray, guarded by Hewitt. takes on the bump. He's looking to pass into O'Neal, who can't go stuck. He does get it out to Kalen Jackson. He doesn't knock it down, can't continue his hot streak. Gray will step in from the free throw line. Now it's Luke Moore with the rebound. So Luke Moore will just let this clock drain here. No shot clock. And Central will come away with the 64-42 win, successfully defending home court on this Valentine's Day. And the crowd here with the ovation for this team who fought back down 14-6 in that first quarter, comes away with a big win. So Central improves to 12-14 overall, 4-5 in conference play. Cabot falls to 2-24 overall, 0-9 in conference play. Central continues to make improvements throughout the year. A shorthanded team, a team without Brandon Wright, without Day Thomas. They're able to come away with a huge win against a team that was fighting hard back. Now for Cabot, let's see what they have on their schedule. Coming up, they have Bryant on the 21st. And Bryant looking to continue their tear this season as they have Kellen Robinson back now. And that's been extremely important for them, as they obviously, if you watch the Bryant broadcast on Tuesday, you know how dangerous that team can be. Even if Kellen Robinson's not shooting the best, that's still a fantastic basketball team. Now for your Tigers. You know what we have on the schedule next. Conway. Last time those two teams met was back on the 24th, and Central was able to come away with a huge 62-47 win. So the Tigers are looking to go ahead and take the 2-0 series lead. And in the house, before we end it here, is Bryson Warren, a former Little Rock Central Tiger. I didn't mention him when I was talking about some of the alums have gone on to the next level to play. He went past college to go play professional basketball in the G League, the Gatorade League. And he has been tearing it up playing for the Sioux Falls Skyforce, averaging, I think, just under 30 points over the last month. The dude's just been... Of course, I'm a North Little Rock guy, so he spent his freshman year at North Little Rock before transferring, and I was always a little bitter about that. He transferred to I would say Crosstown, they're not in the same town, but Cross River rival Little Rock Central for his sophomore year. Was a great player there, and then spent the next 2 seasons with the Overtime Elite, then decided to go pro, and now he's got an NBA future, in my opinion. So that will do it for us here at the Tiger Sports Network. Thank you all for tuning in on this Valentine's Day, this Valentine's evening, I should say. Again, we will see you next Friday when we go to Conway. Until then, have a great evening, happy Valentine's Day, and go Tigers!